Awesome guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to another comparison one actually. I've not done a comparison video for quite a long time and I do enjoy them. I had someone suggest it in my stream 2 days ago about asking basically if I'm going to do more comparison videos, and I just sort of forgot about them, to be honest. I really enjoyed them when I saw them, I just forgot they were a thing. And when they suggested it I was like, oh yeah, shit, I forgot. They were quite fun to see. Like the statistics and stuff. I do really like stats, so it is just something that's quite cool to see. But this one is USA versus Russia military power comparison 2021. How do people actually get these figures, by the way? Like this channel here, is it like data like the FBI give out, or the CIA, or whoever gives it out, or just the US military, who it probably is going to be? Do they like give out information on certain things, or is it people just sort of guessing but with sort of facts behind it, or like, I don't know, a mixture of the two? I don't know, but I do find them quite fun to see. We're going to see this one. Again, this is a lot more recent. It's like 8 months ago, but it's for this current year. So, yeah, man, quite cool to see that. But let's jump into it. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Shout out to my Instagram, my Twitter, links in the description for those interested in following. Same for Patreon. If this was to get blocked, this would go to the Patreon. I don't think it will, but for future videos, some that do get blocked, military ones, country ones, related ones, sport ones, comedy ones, anything. There's a lot of videos that do get blocked, so it's a good place for that basically, but that's for those who care for it. But let's jump into it, man. Let's see what this video is going to show me. Also, I put my camera up here, this area, because it's just like, I don't think it's going to get in the way of anything like the stats and stuff, because I think the numbers are down here. So, but I'm already hearing the music. It's tense, it's powerful. It's going to be a fun one to see, man. Quite loud as well. One. Wait, Russia's still 2. I should have probably still known that. I didn't know they were still number 2. Fair enough. Look at the difference. Russia's 2 and it's that much lower. Bruh. Population. So the US is just ahead in everything, to be fair. See, that's crazy. How it comes like active personnel. Russia like 1 million, and there's the population's more than half of the US, but they're nearly like the same. So that's something I wouldn't have expected. I guess maybe because in Russia they have like a certain thing for people. I know there's certain countries that require people to have like military service to a degree, or military training, so they know how to do this, the simplest of things if worse comes to worse and there is like a world war, I'm pretty sure. So I mean, I guess maybe that's just a thing that's in Russia, but I don't actually know. So but that is quite interesting to see that. Quite wild. What the yeah, so if it came to it, they'd have more, which baffles me because the population is so much more in the US. God damn. I know what people said before, there's a lot of like countries that have a lot of older sort of technology when it comes to like tanks or like guns and all these different things, helicopters, planes, or aircraft, etc. And I feel like US is a lot more a lot of the things are a lot more recent, like I don't know, more modern. So I guess that's the case. A lot of Russia's equipment is from like the Soviet years kind of thing. But still, that's kind of crazy to see. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's pretty much even. They both look bad boy as well, man. Which one is the newer version here? Because they actually both look real clean. I actually like the look of the Russia one. Maybe it's just the colour for me. It's kind of sick. They both look absolute machines, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Jesus. That's a big difference. Oh, again. The fact that, like, you have this many just rocket projectors is nuts to me. God damn. How much would it cost to just build one of these? To have this many with just rocket projectors alone is ridiculous. It's crazy, man. Again, they have more, but again, is it like in terms of the technology is older, so they've got a lot of the older sort of versions and stuff? I feel like in the areas where the US like dominates in pretty much every way, right? Shit, look at that. Yeah, again. Again. So it's winning all the aircraft ones, the Air Force ones. Jeez. Yeah, it's just got more in every, and I guess in every sort of category for this one. I'm gonna assume it's more like to do with the fact, well, they've invested in it, but like the US is quite not alone, but it's a lot further away from Europe, Asia, Africa. Or Russia's maybe in terms of distance, the US is actually closer to like countries like Africa, but like Russia obviously can go across land and stuff. So I mean, I guess because the US has got to travel so far, that's why they've invested so much in however long they've like been building them for. But yeah, the stats are staggering. It's kind of crazy how on the ground it is relatively even to some sort of extent, but then in the air it's just like where the swing is completely like this way, it swings that way. Not close to this one. There's not many of either. They must cost absolutely loads. I'm gonna get all of it, mate. Bro, stealth bombers are the nuttiest planes, man. Oh, but there we go. Is this like to do with technology then? Because there's no like Russia don't have any. So maybe they've just not sort of figured it out, or they just have chose not to. But these planes, man, they're the coolest looking ones, man. Oh, they're so like they're cool, but they're scary. Like when you see them, like, imagine seeing that in the sky. You would shit yourself, man. But that's unreal, man. 20 to 0. But they're very rare. Very down. Oh well, actually more of this one. Oh shit. There we go. See, to me, this one just okay. I don't know if this is the best thing to say. This looks more like what is it? What would they be called? Like just a sort of a normal aircraft, like a plane. Like they just sort of take people across from one to like one country to the other. Again, obviously it's got a lot of hidden things on it, and it's probably a lot more crazy than I think. And that's not me discrediting it, but this one just looks like a killer, man. This looks like an absolute machine, which they both probably are. But this one just looks, I don't know, just the dark look is just kind of, I don't know, it just sort of makes me feel a certain way, I guess. $217, 19. Jesus, look at the size of those ones. Maybe. I mean, again, I guess the US will dominate this because, again, there's a lot of sea between a lot of countries for the US. Russia's surrounded by pretty much all land to most areas, apart from certain parts. But the parts that it's like not surrounded, it's like very cold, so it's going to be hard to sort of navigate through there anyway. So I guess the US is going to dominate this one too. It kind of makes sense how Russia is the land country, like it's landlocked, so it makes sense for it to have more things built for the land. Fighting, I don't know, just fighting scenarios. Okay, well there we go. There's a surprise for me. We know this one, like 11 to 1 or 0, 1. There we go. Oh, look at this shit, man. Aye. What? A lot more for Russia, that one, man. It's like more than quadruple. Flashlights. This was quite even, to be fair, in certain ways. Okay. Nuclear weapons are okay. We'll get away from this one quickly. Wait, would nuclear weapons be counted as like the Navy? Why is it in the Navy? I guess it's just at the end, isn't it? But let me know about like how like I was asking about like the technology of like the Russian things. I don't know, like the Russian aircrafts, tanks, etc. Are they a lot older in technology, or are they actually? Is it a lot more close than I'm thinking? Because the numbers were quite close in a lot of them. But again, I feel like I've been told and I've learned before that a lot of the US military things are a lot more modern and a lot more like up to date kind of thing. But I'd be interested to know. We all live on one planet. We must care about Earth for sure, man. That's something that we all agree on. Hello, Russia people. Let's live in peace. Russia and America about to fight. World, my time has come. US, my two mums. Russia, time for more vodka and to walk my polar bear. Respect both from India, but sorry, we don't support anyone in wartime. Let's just hope that it will never happen to test all of this in reality. Yeah, please don't, I beg. I mean, it was a lot closer than I thought, to be fair. I mean, it was a lot closer than I thought, but let me know like sort of all my questions that I've asked in the comments. I would appreciate that. But yeah, man, more comparison videos on the way. Suggest what you want to see in future. More military videos. Suggest what you want to see in future. And I mean, yeah, until next time, I subscribe. Peace.